I would next like to introduce Imani Kapinga to give us the history of Artemia activities in Tanzania. Kapinga is a PhD holder in aquatic sciences from the University of Dar es Salaam. She also studied in Ghent, Master of Aquaculture, and she's currently the acting Assistant Director of Aquaculture in the Ministry of Livestock and Fisheries in Tanzania. Imani, please, you have 10 minutes. If you can do it in less, we'll thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Betty and the team for preparing such a wonderful webinar. Yes, I'll go very quick with my presentation. Next slide, please. Yeah, in Tanzania, there is a very huge potential for aquaculture. We have a very long coastline of about 1,242 kilometers. Great Lakes, Lake Victoria, Tanganyika, Nyasa, and other inland water bodies. We also have EEZ of about 202,000 kilometers inland area as it is seen in the slide. Next, please. Yes, now is the photos map showing the potential areas for aquaculture and also live feed, like Artemia. Next. Yeah, I will give a brief overview and aquaculture statistics of the previous years. Yes, we have farmers, hatcheries, and feed plant, and we have the aquaculture of finfish, seaweed, prawns, sea cucumber, and pearls. And we don't have any data for live feed production, and yet we have the potential. Next, please. History of Artemia activities. We'll start with around 1919. This is the first phase where TAFIRI, Tanzania Fisheries Research Institute, and Belgian Agents for Development Cooperative Cooperation, BADC, introduced the Artemia around 2003. Before 2003, it was witnessed by other senior scientists. They retired that around 1993, some researchers went to ARC for short course, I think. And then when they came back, they introduced some Artemia around Dar es Salaam. And again, came free. There is also the possibility of introducing Artemia in Tanzania since the introduction of Artemia in Kenya. Next, please. Also, as Dr. Nyonji or Maureen said, there is a sister company which is now known as Downson Food Products, previously known as Kibo Salt Company. So those guys from Kenya, because they benefited from Artemia for cleansing their salt, so they also introduced Artemia in their fellow salt pans around Tanga region. Next, please. Another initiative was around 2010s, where in 2017, Sokoine University secured fund from Danida, so they conducted some studies around the coastal region, Tanga, Dar es Salaam, Lindi, and Mtwara. And presence of Artemia cyst and biomass was seen along those areas, and some of parameters were taken, like morphology of Artemia themselves, cyst, and even the environment where these Artemia and cyst were found. Next, please. I will not go in details, but I will just highlight that is what has been done. Bisexual population also seen, and different shapes of cysts was also investigated. Now, the current intervention is by Tanzania Fisheries Research Institute which is under the Ministry of Livestock and Fisheries, and we are now having a upside project. I'm co-PI of the project, and as Maureen introduced, the objective, I will not go in details, general objectives of the project, which is also implemented by Kemfree, Maseno University, and TAFIRI. For now, because the project is still going on, what we have done in the project, so we started with some social economic information, baseline survey, where at first we found that there is a lot of Artemia, whether biomass or system in different parts of the coastal region. And the salt farmers, most of them, they were not aware of what was that. And so they didn't know anything about the importance, economic value, even the importance to their salt, they didn't know. So we started with awareness creation. We had some training with government officials, with the salt farmers and the collaborators in the project. So let's go to the next slide, please. And also another activity that has been done is genetic characterization of Artemia. Yeah, Artemia cysts were taken from Tanga in the southern part, which is Lindi, which is not too far from the Mozambique. And the cysts were shipped to ARC, Belgium, for genetic analysis. Next, please. And these are the results. There's a difference between the cysts collected between different salty ponds, the southern part, which is Lindi and Tanga. And the interesting thing was also the cysts that was collected in different parts. The collaborators of the project had that one from Kibo was different. So we really need to have a deeper study, but that is the reality, the current situation. Next, please. Now, Artemia characterization, yes, we have started, but the project, this data we are still collecting because we are collecting on the based on spatial and temporal basis. So we have started and water quality, Artemia system, biomass, nutritional composition of either wild and family. Because now we have gone further, we have inoculated some Artemia in the salt ponds in Tanga, and we have done some intervention like fertilizing and management. So we are now comparing from the wild situation and that's with intervention, which is also going on. But the preliminary results shows it's very interesting because even the wild Artemia had a protein of above 40%. So in other nutritional composition was above what we expected. And other activities, growth, production, and nutritional composition of Artemia in those wild, fertilized, and unfertilized, which is going on. These are some photos of what is going on.
Kapinga, you have 2 minutes left.
Thank you, sir. Next, please. Yeah, so now challenges really in Tanzania, we have not gone far with Artemia. It's still something like something new. People don't know what is that. So we really need, we have a lot to do, at least to upscale this, so at least to reach in commercial levels. Lack of awareness persists and technical experience because people have nowhere to at least see more the demonstration points we don't have yet. Lack of capital, so that they can benefit also from Artemia farming, and limited budget, even the donors and government. And now government is also showing some interest, and in a few years, government will invest a lot in this area due to the potential available. We are lacking facilities like center where the farmers can process cysts, and we don't have enough facilities, so we are really fumbling. Next, please. A conclusion, there is a high potential for Artemia in Tanzania. We have plenty of land, climate is conducive, and the environment, and human resource, and coastal line is showed in the first slide. So we really need investment, a lot of investment from donors, government, and awareness creation is highly important. This is the end of my presentation. Yeah, I cannot talk much. Thank you.